Hey, Big Dave the Middle-Aged Gamer here with another episode of Fallout London. We need to check in with Sid, we need to check in with the lads again, and Mickey.
My mother wanted me to be a farmer. I get my hands dirty in other ways.
Alright, Mickey don't want to talk. Fine, be that way. There's Sid.
Hello, young pup. I got a new story here. Fancy a read?
Sure, pass it over.
Here you go.
When I was a boy, I stole a lot. Ma did not like it, but me. Da like it. Da like it most times. One of the times I stole booze off me, da. It'll make me sick. Ah, man. After he gave me a drink and told me I was growing up and I had to be a man. Okay, this is a big improvement. Longer sentences, structured sentences, more complex grammar. You're doing so well at this.
Oh, that's kind of you. I'll keep doing more of this style then. I've got some other stories I want to write down. I might even share them around if the lads are interested. Nobody's getting shite done. Never heard it.
Alright, let's talk to Anthony.
Well, the hero returns. The boys came back a while ago, told me you did a fine job, and they nabbed a good haul too. The old gang's gonna be better equipped now. I owe you a pint for this, mate.
Enough of that. I want a proper debrief. Tell it from the start.
Spoke to Valentina, got a forged access card.
Oh, how's she holding up?
Good. She said she'd like to see you again. Mentioned getting her hands on your tools.
Oh, she is a cheeky one. Well, if things settle down a bit, it would be nice to pay her a visit.
This is making me fucking sick. And you can forget about things settling down. That's the opposite of what's going to happen. But never mind that. You got into the warehouse then?
Yeah, bypassed security without much trouble and managed to open the door for the lads. We left before more enforcers came and had to go with what we had.
Very nice. You done well. These supplies are going to make a big difference, believe me. I'm well chuffed.
Listen to you two books. Clapping yourselves on the back over nothing. The syndicate still stands. A couple of crates of guns won't bother them. We've risked a lot for pittance here. Pathetic.
Actually, the warehouse at least no longer stands. The whole place is charcoal now.
What, two groups of enforcers on top of you and you just waltz back in all alone to blow things up?
Gordon fucking Bennett. That's some moxie you got there, mate.
I'll say. Bloody amazing. Well, I'm glad you're on our side. I wouldn't want to go up against someone as fucking mad as that.
Remember that
Something
later.
like this deserves a special reward. Yeah, have this, pal. It's that laser rifle I showed you earlier. I've been tinkering away at it, and she's a right daisy now. I hope it serves you well.
Right. Well, that's a happy ending and a half. Now, what's next?
What's next is a level. Alright, let's see what we can do. Alright, we got some interesting choices here. A scholar reading something once a day, whether it be a work of literature or a shit-stained note in a rat-infested sewer, will grant you 100 XP. More XP is always good. Sneering Imperialists, I've been looking at this. 25% accuracy bonus in VATS and 50% damage to tribal and hooligan characters, which would be like the Beefeaters and the Jack Tars and stuff like that. You know, basically all the normal baddies. Confirmed Bachelor, plus 10% damage to the same sex and unique dialogue options with certain characters. And since I already do to the gals, it wouldn't be the worst idea to do to the guys too. I mean, definite possibilities here. You know what? XP is XP. We're going to go with Scholar. And we're going to start with one right now. Matter of fact, it might look awfully familiar. Thanks, Sid. And there's your 100. Okay, we need to find a vet, because we need to sell some stuff. I did most of it off camera. But if I had to come back here and finish the job...
Oh, the cowards, if you ask me.
And might as well do everything else first. There she is. Here, where are you going?
What do you need?
Okay. We're going to hold on to the rifle. Not because we're going to use it, but it's kind of a nice thing. Make a nice deco, if nothing else. Alright, let's see how many of these I can sell. 9. So I guess I'm going to be stuck holding on to 3 more of these. Well, that's 10 pounds. We're still holding on to. Actually, you know what we're going to do? Alright, so... Spring water is not enough. But you know what? A pair of blood packs wouldn't be the worst idea. And... oh. Oh, would you look at that? Okay, so what we're going to do then... I'm going to part with a blood pack. We'll grab spring water. There we go. Okay, let's get out of here.
Touch me again and there'll be consequences.
Yeah. Okay, back in the hideout. And we are predominantly here to put up a laser pistol. Alright, and our weight has been severely lessened. We are now carrying a whole whopping 37 pounds. Honestly, I think our armor could stand to be a bit better, but... nobody that really sells that right now, so it's not like I can do much. And we're about as good as it gets, so... we are going to now go to the access bunker. And we are probably going to die a lot. Okay, inside the access bunker, and now we gotta stop a train. Yes, you are looking at this right. Okay, so that was fun. And just beyond that door, it's going to be our first robot fight. Well, outside of a post boxer. Actually, I don't think in this one we've run into any post boxers yet. And that's a clue right there. And we're going to use them. Pulse mines do... pulse items do wonderful damage to robots. We're going to save. Because... You hear that? That's a Robo Margot. And she hits like a ton of fucking bricks. So we're going to try this again. Whoops. Okay, we've awoken the Robo Margot. I have not had a chance to save, but that's okay. I missed.
Your identification and subsequent penalties are guaranteed. Attention, criminal. Come out, wherever you are.
Well, apparently there were some rad rats that were trying to attack the Robo Margot. Honestly, I probably should have just let them, but whatever.
Caution, a highly dangerous fugitive is currently at large. Please refrain from attempting any apprehension. Put down your weapon and submit to authority.
And she ran off immediately.
Initiating police protocol. You do not understand. Initiating search for hostile targets. Please do not make any effort to run away.
Alright, we're gonna save at this point.
And impose sanctions accordingly.
She's triggered both pulse mines, so she should be hurting.
The fugitive were.
Okay, she's almost dead.
Initiating the apprehension operation.
And she's running away. Oh, that's interesting.
Continued operation cannot be guaranteed. Please contact the representative of Octenberg immediately. We advise immediate evacuation of the area.
Okay, so we stopped the train. We got her. Whoa! Okay, gotta figure out how I want to do this. But we got the Robo Margo. That didn't take nearly as long as I thought it would. Okay, bunch of junk food. That'll help heal up what I took there. Save. And then we're just gonna have to charge in and beat on it. Okay, that one actually worked, and no more concussion. Okay, Robo Margo circuit board, nuclear material, 3 fusion cells, and some aluminium. Did you notice that? Alright, let me show you all again. See? Aluminium. For those across the pond, yeah, you already knew about that. But for Yanks like me, it's not aluminum here, it's aluminium. Alright, now we get to loot a little bit. And we're going to have to go up those stairs. Stairs, yeah, right. Elevator. What is wrong with me? Alright, now that we've looted, and we can't go through there, so there's no point in using a ticket machine, because there is nothing over there. If you don't believe me. Yeah. So, successful fights mean we save.
Going down.
And now, we ride.
Going up.
Okay. Back into stealth mode. Oh, we got lucky. Really? One shot. Oh. Another one shot. And that's the end of that. If we look at the other side, just because I can. Alright, now it's all loot, loot, loot. Let's see what we can loot on this side of things before. Alright, we can't grab that bucket. Go figure. Or as they might say in France, bouquet. Alright, some booze. I'd rather die than admit booze ain't food. Comment down below if you know where that's from. Oh! I saw a plus there. Metal chest piece. Okay. Metal left leg. Yeah. Which is definitely better than the leather left leg. So that's an upgrade. Look at the chest piece. 22. 17. The chest piece is upgraded. For the leather chest piece is upgraded. I think we'll stick with that. And the hooligan right arm's a piece of crap, so no. But it still sells for a little bit. Alright, some ammo. We don't really use ammo. It's not that kind of build. We can sell the ammo if somebody's actually got the money, and we're kind of hard up. Okay, alright. Some mines. Good. I can dig that. Okay, more grenades. I can dig that. Yes, I like that. Nothing in the Prilodog tanks. And nothing in those, so I do believe that's it. And let's just look at this and make sure we're actually doing the right thing, and that would be actually turning this on. So now it's time to redirect the train or destroy the train. And this would be to redirect it. Okay, now that that's done, where are we? And of course, now we look to see. We can loot these all over again. Absolutely, yes.
My mother wanted me to be a farmer. Gotta get my hands dirty in other ways.
Obviously, we're in vagabond territory because we're hearing the same old tired shtick. I'm never going to turn down extra grenades and mines and shit like that. And more booze? Absolutely. I can put the hammer away. We're in friendly territory now. Okay, I grabbed something I probably should not have. We'll just find a container to put it all in. Because I'm sure we'll find a container somewhere. As I said. All right. An ammunition bench, okay, and a dead dog with some duct tape. Okay, not gonna argue that.
More bodies getting shot done, never hurt it. Well done, mate. We'll take it from here. Head back to the Swan. Winston and Gorham want to have a chat.
Works for me. But we're going to loot everything we can. Let's make sure there's nothing in these. Cool.
I swear I'll swipe his head.
Alright. Back down the elevator. Bloody massacre here. Pun intended. This button isn't functioning. Never have been able to figure out a way to get it to function, but such as it is. Alright, let's see what's over this way. A couple of extinguishers and odd else. Can't get in there, but we can get in here. Ugh. Alright, careful there. Don't go shooting anything. Okay, can't grab that deflated dodgeball. That's fascinating. Another dead dog. A bowling ball. I don't want to be a pinhead no more. And now we are overweight. Because we got some heavy shit on us. Okay, so what's the heaviest thing we got? We could sell those, though. For 7 pieces of plastic? Yeah, not worth it. Okay. Now, a little spoiler here. All hell's about to break loose as soon as we get out there. So, let's make sure we're healed up. I also realized, honestly, these things aren't all that useful. Oh, actually, that's not entirely true, because the extra AP is nice, so we'll pop one. We'll pop this cider. And we'll eat that boiled sweet. And we'll finish off the potato crisps, and that should do. Some extra AP and some extra strength. And we'll save, and let's go. Okay, outside. Sorry, having headphone issues. And of course, it's a frickin' rad storm, so is it? You guys ever see what these things really are? Yeah, Yanks. I'm gonna put on a condom. And it nerfs the rads a little bit. There we go. Oh man, I don't have bloody mess in the bloody mess perk. Okay, you know what? She's right about one thing. We banged up. Okay, this is all crap. Don't want to eat any of that. Okay, the grilled rad roach, yes. The squirrel on a stick, yeah. Yeah, those pistols are worth a fair amount. Actually, that suit ain't bad either. And I'll leave the makeshift battery. It's not as useful as it seems. And we need to get the hell out of here. So we're going to head back to the hideout, and we're going to call it a day. Alright, back at base. And first things first. That thing is right useful, isn't it? Alright, next stop. That lightens the load a bit. We're going to sleep. That'll finish healing us up, and let's get rid of all sorts of things that we can use for other purposes. Meat mix burgers. Alright, that lightens the load a little bit. Okay, let's go to our... Everything else we'll hold on to there. Let's look at the miscellaneous stuff. Sort that by weight. Anything we want to get rid of. That lapel pin. We now have 2 of them. And that's it there. Okay, the rest of this shit I'm going to want to sell at some point. But we're kind of weighed down. If I remember right, everybody has already been bought from or whatever. So we're going to leave it here. Next episode, we're going to well, I'm going to try and do some off-camera selling. And next episode, we're going to start once again at the Swan. Alright, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get the latest grades videos as they come in and help this channel grow. This has been Big Dave, the Middle-Aged Gamer. This is Fallout London. I'll see y'all next time.